Okay. Okay. All right. Hey, everyone. We are live. This is Spidey Librarian. How are you? I am so sorry. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and just take a second, go look at YouTube, go look at Twitch, make sure everything is working correctly. I do apologize. I had planned to start at 9 o'clock, but I was in the middle of a very long call with one of my oldest friends, and we were talking, and it got to the point where I was like, hey, do you just want to come on and talk about this? Like, because I don't know, I can talk to him anywhere. But I was like, yeah, I really should be streaming. I was scheduled to do that, and so here we are. But let's see. Okay, it looks like YouTube is good. It looks like Fortnite. It looks like Twitch is good. So let me go ahead and get into it. And but yeah, I just kind of wanted to uh play some Fortnite tonight. Take a little bit and just see how many quests I could complete. Let's go have a look through the item shop, see if there is anything worth getting. I am not interested in any of their emotes right now. You guys got any Marvel? You guys got any Marvel tonight? You got any Marvel skins? No? Okay, this is annoying. I want to get Save the World, but I do not want this Rogue Scout, and it's been on here for like I think 2 months at this point, and I'm just like, can you just please put it back in the market for like $8 or $9? I don't want this Scout skin. All right, Lady Gaga is now available. There's a new festival. Let's go have a look at it. Okay, so if we wanted to pay, let's see. Okay, it's a pretty sweet looking guitar. Uh, Ride with Me. Oh, okay, Nelly. Okay. Black Hole Sun by Soundgarden. I know that song. Some of you guys are probably like, "What? Who is that?" Which is fine. Breaking Me by who is this? Topic with A7s. I don't know. I don't know who that is. Lady Gaga, Poker Face. I think everyone knows who that is. Kindness, and then an enigmatic Gaga. Cute. And those are your two style choices. Very cool. So, um, it is 1,800 V-Bucks. I've got 800. I think when my crew pack comes in, I should get another 1,000 V-Bucks, so I could go ahead and purchase that. So, all right, let's say hello to those of you who are here. I see Alan Copeland and John Wesley Thomas. How you doing? Good to see you guys. I hope you are doing well. And again, I'm sorry I'm late. I was on the phone with one of my oldest friends, and we were chatting, and I don't know, guys. We probably need to have a chat tonight because I'm just kind of in one of those little slumps where I don't feel like I am able to create good content, and I'm never gonna monetize, and I'm never gonna do you know, like I'm in one of those slumps, guys, and I think more than anything, I need some analysis and just ideas about what it is that I actually kind of bring to the table when it comes to making YouTube content. And that's actually what my friend and I were discussing. And I was like, do you just want to like kind of join me on StreamYard at some point? And we'll talk and we'll get you like I can introduce you to my viewers and we can just kind of go from there. Um so he needs to talk to someone real quick, but hopefully he will actually be joining us really soon. So I hope to see him there. But as you guys know, we're playing Fortnite, and we have some new quests. We have these Odyssey quests. Spend bars in different matches. Oh God. Purchase items or services. Assist in hiring. How do you assist in hiring a character? If anyone's got an idea about that, let me know. Assist in collecting vault key cards or society medallions. Does that mean like assist with killing a boss because that's travel distance while holding a society medallion. Yeah, me, 5 feet. Stage 1 of 4 damage opponents with rare or better weapons. Nice. And then we get level ups whenever we complete X number of Society or Odyssey and Mosaic quests. What's a Mosaic quest? Okay, whatever. Mosaic tiles, and then complete the mosaic. Interesting. I'll probably figure that out as I'm getting shot at. So, all right, guys. But at least for now, we're gonna go over to my locker real quick. And I'm gonna go ahead and give this little cat in a robot suit. We're gonna favorite this because one, I basically paid for it as part of the crew pack, and then two, I think it's freaking adorable, and I want to snipe somebody as a cat in a robot suit. So we'll do that at some point, maybe tonight. I don't know. We'll see. In the meantime, let's go ahead and see what we can get in terms of match quests, and maybe do some Odyssey quests. I don't know. We'll see. Damaging people with rare weapons, I can probably do that as long as I can get to a cache quickly. So, we shall see. In the meantime, I hope you guys are well, and let me know how you're doing. I feel like it has been a while since we have spoken. I'm not streaming. I'm not doing much content creation these days because I'm just kind of down in the dumps. So, um, motivate me, motivate me. Um, yeah, like I don't know. I'm willing to talk about it, but I'm gonna try also not to depress myself. So, all right, emote at Ritzy Riviera for 5 seconds. Destroying trees is really easy. Let's go ahead and do that one. Okay, and now we're gonna dart around and we're gonna try to find some weapons. And I've got a katana for a pickaxe. I love it. All right, what else? Got 33 seconds before we go to the big map. I don't want any of these gray weapons. I guess I'll take one just to have something. Oh, blue weapon, blue weapon. Come here, blue weapon. All right, what is this? I got 7 seconds. Can I hit someone? Oh, maybe. Okay, all right. Long as I got to hit someone before we left. Okay. I could try for the ruined reels. I could also try for you know what? I'm gonna wait. I like to usually go for the ruined reels, but usually we get a lot of sweats down there, and I'd really rather not today, at least not yet. So, May Myers Family Vlogs, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. How have you been? What are you up to? Talk to me. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. It's been a while. Oh yeah, there's some people coming down with me. They're like, "Yep, I want that." I know exactly what they want. People be like, "Hey, yeah, see, I'm running into people who are like, "Nope, nope, nope. I want those weapons too." Doo-doo-doo. Okay, let's get to it as quickly as possible. Okay, we're doing this. Okay, well, I'm out of here. So if you guys Oh, whatever. Okay, my internet crapped out on me. Oh man. Whatever. Whatever. So okay, so what happened there? And I think you guys got cut off from the stream during this too. I got down there, I got my rare weapons, I was going to shoot the guy, and right then my internet cut out. And so I basically had to stand there while the guy killed me. So all right. That sucked. But you know, I mean these things happen, so we're gonna just continue doing what we can. Okay, internet is just deciding it doesn't want to work today. I it was working fine a little while ago. Okay. Visit Riviera Station or the other windmill and reach 75 players remaining. I guess we'll go with that. So yeah, I'm guys. There's very little I can do when it gets like this, so hopefully it will just get over itself in time. And if I could, screw it. We're gonna see. But yeah, May Myers, I think you asked if my watch. Uh, okay, internet, you are really pissing me off. Like, this is just not cool. All right, guys, I am sorry. This could happen again. We'll find out in a moment. Okay, no one is in here, so that's good. But it's not going to matter how good my weapons are if my internet does not work. Ooh, we got a purple shotgun. That's nice. Seriously, lady, you thought that by hitting me, just punching me, you were going to kill me? You got one hit in. All right. Visit Riviera Station or the other wind. I don't know where that is. Okay. All right. So, I'm going to try to answer May's question again because I think the two times I've tried, my internet has decided to crap out on me. She asked that if my watch hours are complete. No, unfortunately, they are not. Um, they are actually very low, and I. Oh, urge to kill the internet rising. Oh my god. All right, we're gonna head back. Yeah. Okay. I'm not ending my stream. Screw you. Uh-huh. It says we've got internet now. I don't believe any of it. Okay. All right. Let's see. Where is it? Okay. There we go. I'm going to bring Fortnite back up. Okay. All right. I'm sorry about that, guys. Um, I'm sorry. My internet just sucks right now and is deciding to just humble me. And unfortunately, that is applying to the stream as well. So occasionally the stream just goes away. I truly am sorry. It's just that sometimes my internet service provider goes through a period of crapification, and and we just have to deal with it. So, okay, gonna try again. So maybe the internet will go out when I do this. I don't know. May asked if my they're actually really low right now, and that's because I need to work tonight. Stupid freaking internet. Don't want to deal. Do not want to deal. Okay, but they're not moving. Ooh, we gonna play? Ooh, you're a pug in a hoodie. That's awesome. I'm just jumping. All right. Snake, how are you doing, my friend? Good to see you. I hope all is well. I seem to be having internet difficulties tonight because I think we've basically kind of lost connection like half a dozen times tonight, which really sucks when you're playing Fortnite. So I'm gonna make you log in. I mean, it's that's the general idea, right? Okay, let's see how this goes. Cause I'm going into Sweatland here. This is where all the people are coming to try to get the weapons first. Whoop. Okay, I'm sweaty mofos. Sweaty mofos. They're everywhere. Dude took me out with a green weapon, whatever. Okay. So, anyways, today was great. Just a bit tired. Had a 14-hour day. Oh God, my that is. I wouldn't even want to deal with a 14-hour day. And I've had some of those myself. They aren't fun. So, dude, you just saw me play. You see how good I am. I'm not that good at all. I love that. I love that question about how strong is your back, though. I assume you've seen the jokes about the dude telling his girlfriend, "Man, my back hurts." She's like, "Oh, sweetie, why?" And he's like, "Because I was carrying your ass through dungeons all day." So, yep, we got cable. Okay, emote at Hazy Hillside for 5 seconds. I guess I can do that. All right, let's see. You know what? Yeah, why you running? Why you running? Huh? Yeah, how you like me now? Huh? You want to fire random guns at me? I don't care. Oh, look at this. Ooh, what's that? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? That's not you. That's not you. Where'd you go? Get your butt over here. Up there you are. Come here, you frickin' screwball looking. Damn, that lock-on pistol's kind of nice. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where you at? Where you at? Yeah, I'll follow him and he'll frickin' headshot me. I'm really good at getting headshot, actually. Ooh, I could go for the weapons at the house, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to go to the reels because I have no imagination whatsoever. And we're just going to see how the other sweats deal with me. Okay, let's do this. Okay, oop, that hurt a little bit. People are getting close. All right, you guys want me? Come get me. Okay, let's see. I'll take that for now. What the hell was that? Can somebody tell me what I just picked up over there? I don't know what it was. Okay, whatever. All right. I'm sorry. Are you firing at me? Because I've got a car now. I've got a green Ninja Turtle Donatello looking car right now. All right. Don't mess with me. I'll run you over. I actually specialize in running people over. I try not to do these things, but I will do them. Okay, so let's see. Where is the hazy hillside? It's on the northern part of the map. We need to get there. But before we get there, I think we are going to give it a try. Emote at hazy hillside for 5 seconds. Someone gonna shoot at me. All right. You can't tell me that you log in for cute or fire skins. I mean, like, I've just enjoyed the game enough to. Ooh, wow, somebody walled that part off. I've just enjoyed the game enough to where I'm just like, if I see a cool skin that I really want, like, Cable, I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and get it, you know? Okay. Um, all right. So while that is happening, I'm gonna try to shield up because I already lost some health trying to okay. Oh, that's nice. Anybody want to mess with me? Ooh, there's people in here. Give me that chest. No, 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 no. I want my imp stealth back. So, but yeah, I don't know. Like, there's a Spider-Man Zero skin that I was able to get that I really wanted. Um, and like, I don't know. Generally, if I like a Marvel skin and it's got a Lego counterpart, I'll totally get it. All right, so we need to get out of here now, and that can stay there as far as I'm concerned. Let me go ahead and pick up any ammo that I can. And now we're going to try to get to the northern part of the map so that I can complete my match quest, which is really what I've been trying to do. I've just been trying to get in the games, complete my match quests, and then head on out. So, all right, you have a kind of rare Spider-Man skin. Oh, from the Battle Pass? Oh, I'm envious. I really want that skin, and I'm never going to be able to get it. But yeah, are you talking like the classic Spider-Man skin? Because oh, I wish I could get that skin. I really wish I could. All right, so I've at least survived a lot longer than I had been surviving, so that's good. And look at this, guys. I ain't killed no one yet. Because I am a pacifist. Not really. I'm just not that good. Uh-oh. Oh no, we're running on fumes! Okay, we got the Ritzy Riviera coming up. There's got to be a sports car here. This is how I deal with not having gas. I just abandon one car and grab another one. That's right, boys. We going north. You're gonna log in and add me so we can get beat up by kids together? Sure, why not? Okay, so let's see. The hazy hillside is. Oh wait, I think I went the wrong way. Yeah, hazy hillside's on the other side of the map. I can't even get to it now because it's in the storm. All right, well, since I'm not going to complete my match quest today, at this point, let's just figure out the most interesting way to die. All right, where are where are some people firefighting? Because that's what you want to do. You want to find the people who are firefighting, and you want to knock them down. Okay, so there's the Reckless Railways, which, I mean, I could probably find some people fighting over here. And if not, there's plenty of things for me to ooh, is someone attempting to pick me off? Anyone? Anyone? Okay, screw this. Ooh, somebody did not appreciate me. I'm trying to render assistance here, buddy. Yeah, feel free. Feel free now. Okay. Somebody was firing at me from that direction. Somebody's still mad at me for trying to pick off the boss. They're like, "What are you doing?" Oh, did you guys see me? I really don't care if you did. I'm having way too much fun. Okay, this is an interesting way to die. Oh, that was another dude. Okay, that's fine. Let me go ahead and return to lobby. All right. Snake, did you send a friend request? I suppose I'll find out here in a second. And it looks like my internet has finally returned to normal. So yeah, I do play builds. I do play builds. So do not see your friend request. What? Nope. Yeah, if anything, I need friends. So all right, where are you at? Where are you at? I'm waiting for your friend request, Snake. Like if we're gonna get smacked, let's do this. You know. All right, and let me see. I'm just checking to see if my buddy is gonna end up joining or not. So all right. Oh, it's Spidey Librarian. Um, wow, it doesn't really. There we go. See, literally, just wherever I am. Oh my goodness! Hold on, guys. Hold on. It looks like my longtime friend is here. Hey, 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 hey.
Buddy.
Wow. Okay. Okay. All right. So I need to take a second and I need to introduce you guys. This is Matt. This is probably possibly my oldest childhood friend. We've known each other for what? Probably well over 30 years at this
Oh
point,
gosh.
right?
Yeah. Gosh,
Yeah,
talk about
we're
aging.
we're not spring chickens anymore. So,
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think. You were in third grade, I think. So you and I were
third
both
or
third grade.
or fourth grade, I think maybe.
Who was
I
the
think that's
teacher?
when I think I was in Miss Gerardo's class. I think you were in
Okay,
Miss
that would have
Webb's
been fourth.
class.
Was it
Yeah.
was it Gerardo? So it wasn't Esther or Vitkus.
No, I have no idea who that is. No.
Those were the ones right before us. Oh, don't worry. That was okay. So yeah,
Okay.
it was Gerardo. Gerardo was the one that was. Wasn't she kind of pretty in a weird for a
Uh,
teacher?
no, yeah, she was. She was.
Yeah,
She was a young teacher. So yes,
yeah.
she
I
was.
remember. I remember some of the guys having a crush on her. I
So
didn't. I mean, I didn't have her, but yes, that was it. So yeah, all right. Fourth grade then. So that's
so
I
yeah,
remember that.
so that makes it, let's see, because I and I'm gonna date you by doing this, but I am a sprightly 46.
Yeah,
Okay.
me too.
So that means we've known each other for like 36 years.
Dude, I know that's
So
a long time.
it
That's
is.
that's insane. So hang on, let
So
me.
I'm currently playing Fortnite, and one of my viewers, Snake, is trying to join me so that we can get our butts kicked together.
That
But
seems
have you ever played Fortnite, Matt?
no, I haven't. It's one of those I've wanted to for a long time because I used to kind of play well, I used to play those kind of games, and like we were talking about earlier, I used to run those DayZ servers. So yeah, back in the day. So
Okay.
I was kind of into the competitive gameplay for a while, but
Hold on one second, Snake. Why don't you go ahead and either send me a private chat or tell me what your username is, and I'll try to look you up as well. Um, yeah, this I have avoided this game for the most of the 6 or 7 years that it's been out because as virtually everyone who knows me from this channel knows, I'm an actual librarian and I
yes,
work with teens.
yeah,
And this game is so popular among teens. And I swear to God, there were days in the library where like all the computers in the teen zone were taken up with kids just playing Fortnite. And they
seriously,
were just so into it. And I was just like, oh my God, this is, I will never play this game. And then it turns out my nephew, I was considering playing it, and then my nephew told me, "Oh, I'm thinking about playing it too." So we decided to take the plunge and play together while he was hanging out here for a little while. And so that's how I got into it. And so, it's just kind of one of those things where I started playing it, and here's what I like about Fortnite. I don't generally care for like it says I'm not accepting requests. Okay, hold on. Um, the thing that I like about Fortnite is that um I don't really care for like the kind of regular battle royales. I don't care for like those games where you find each other and just shoot each other. Like that has never really appealed to me. I've never
Yeah,
been very good at that kind of thing
only when
anyways.
I was a GM did I enjoy those because I had a lot of powers that the other players didn't.
Yeah, yeah.
That was the only way.
Um
No,
but the thing that
but
I
no, I
like
used
about
them
this
mainly to
is,
police the server, so I got to play a whole different game than the rest of them did. I had to look out for hackers, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
oh my goodness. Okay, Snaky, I see the username you sent me. I'm gonna try it out. But how in the hell do I get that E with the little line over it? Because I got nothing.
What are you trying to do?
So one of my viewers is trying to friend me in this game, and he sent me his username on the stream chat here, and it's Snaky, but that E has like a line over it or
Oh, yeah.
something. And I don't know. I wonder what keystroke I need. Hold the E. Hold the E. Ah, okay. No, I don't want to do that. Um. Okay. Is this you? Snaky with two E's and then an underline or an underscore? Is that it? Because whenever I held the E, it just put out a whole bunch of E's. Like, and I'm
Do you
I'm
think
not
it's like,
about that energy. You know.
yeah?
Go ahead.
I know when you're on like a
Okay.
phone or something and you hold the E down, you get a bunch of other,
Let me
you know,
try with two E's. Okay.
well,
All right, whatever. I'll wait for him to message me. But anyways, the one of the things that I really like is just how like this game is not very graphic. There's no blood or gore or anything, so that's good. But the other thing is this game is kind of ridiculous. Like it's got Spider-Man and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Batman and The Weeknd and Lady Gaga and like just all these different like collabs that they do. And then the way this game hooked me is in the very first match that I played, one of the vehicles that you could get into at the time was like it was like a human sized, it looked like a freaking hamster ball and it was motorized. And so and so and so I got into this giant human hamster, which is basically a motorcycle. Like you sit in it basically, and you can just like roll over people with it. And it had like a freaking
that's
like
awesome.
plunger attached to a line that you could fire out into a tree and like hide in the tree. And I just kind of I was like, okay, all right, this game has got me for at least a little while. And I just started playing it, and I was like, okay, all right. I don't know. What about this one? Is this? I agree, Sneaky. Why is Fortnite not made for adults? I don't understand. But I mean, but I mean, like, why can I not find you? You know? All right. So I don't have any friend invites, but it says I'm not accepting friend requests, which I guess I guess I did that because I was getting a few and I didn't like having to deal with friend requests from just random people that I didn't know. But let me see if I can figure out how to get it to where I can, because I didn't want to take none. It's just that I want to be able to.
It
I
seems
want to
like
be able.
a game. I mean,
Go ahead, Matt.
oh no, I was gonna say it seems like a fun game what you're doing, but yeah, I think so many people play it. It's you have to be a little creative, obviously, with the name in order to.
I don't have anyone blocked. I'm sorry. I don't spend anywhere near as much time in the settings for this game as I probably should. But I'm trying to see if I can find.
This
No.
makes me want to try it though. It's kind of fun
I
watching
mean, like you can play this on a Switch. You can play this on. I play it on PC. But you can play it on just about any console. You can play it on a Nintendo Switch, a PS5, an Xbox, whatever number or letter they've got out right now. And I mean, like, it's free. All you have to do is download the client. And I mean, like, the way that this game makes money is really interesting because, like, they only, like, there's, it's not pay to win, basically. Like, this is, for all of its faults, this game does have, like, it all comes down to skill, basically. All you're paying for are the emotes. Like I have this Psylocke skin right here.
Mm-hmm.
I I purchased it because I was like, ooh, X Force. I want Psylocke, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I found a Spider-Man skin that I went and looked for, and yeah, I just am okay. I don't want to go to settings. Um, what about friend settings? Social settings, okay. Sorry, this is driving me a little batty. Friend invites, recent players,
Do you know while you're doing that?
settings.
I don't know if you can multitask or not. If not, tell me to hold. But
I'll try.
okay, so when you mentioned okay, like Switch, Xbox, PS5 versus PC. Okay, now given that there's significant hardware differences, especially when speaking of Switch versus PS5 and PC.
Uh-huh.
Um, does it discriminate between because of the performance or not, or do they throw them all into the same pool and
I
say,
think it's pretty much just like I think everyone goes in.
wow,
I don't know for certain. I could be wrong, but I want to say that this game is like completely crossplay.
wow.
Which means that yeah, like so for instance, if you run a Switch and that Switch is having a difficult time keeping up, you will be at a disadvantage. But before you got on, my internet crapped out on me like half a dozen times. And that was like in game, and I was just fucked. Like I was just standing there waiting for people to shoot me, you know.
Yeah,
So it's just kind of one of those things where it's like
sorry about this. You know,
some days.
you know who's
Oh,
doing that? That's
who's
Finn.
oh, is that Finn?
Yeah, Finn's here to
Oh,
so
how you
he's
doing, little pupper? How
he's
you
passed
doing?
out. He had a he had a full day of barking at everyone. Yeah, I mean, this dog lunges. You wouldn't believe
Well, I mean
sweetest dog as can be, and yet when he is around people, that I mean, I don't know, he becomes like, ooh, I don't even know. Um, let's put it this way: not the friendliest of dogs, and will lash out at everyone else. And yeah, stoplights. I mean, he wants to go after everything. So, but so yeah,
uh-huh.
he's pooped himself. He's passed out and good to go. But man, he is like, yeah, when he goes, not literally. I mean, he hasn't done. Thank God he hasn't done that. That would be
Well, yeah, of course, of
that could be
course.
a horrible thing. But yeah, especially in the car, I could just imagine that. But yes, he's definitely passed out now, but he'll make a lot of noises. So yeah, it's not me having digestive issues in the background or falling asleep on you. If you hear anything like that, that's the dog.
Gotcha, gotcha. Okay, matchmaking region, language, passes, friend zone. Ah, hold on. Wait. Mutual friends. Let me see. Friends only, private. Okay. So, I mean, everything seems to be set to open. I don't.
Finley.
Let me try this. No, what? I don't know what passes means. All right, looking for party is technically on right now. Participation, party joinability. Okay, there we go. All right, Snaky. I like I need you to find me. I need you to find me. Like it's Spidey Librarian, just like I am everywhere, man. Hey, Wolf, how you doing? Good to see you, my friend. I hope all is well. Wolf, this is my buddy Matt.
Hey,
Matt
what's up?
is he is one of my oldest friends. We met in the fourth grade, so we've known each other for 3 decades and counting. And
Yeah.
the funny thing is, Matt, do you want to tell them how how long we went incommunicado and how we managed to reconnect?
Oh man, gosh. Yeah. Um oh my gosh, yeah. I'm trying to think when we actually lost contact somewhere. I think it was in Did we make it to WoW?
No, I think we
Star
might
Wars
have made it to
Galaxies. I know we
we
were
might have
playing.
made it to City of Heroes.
No, and it was Star Wars Galaxy and City of Heroes. Yes, there was because that was and it was Star Wars Galaxies, which is an MMO that doesn't exist anymore, but done by Sony. But yeah, I'm trying to remember. I think that was
So
in the
that was
first
what,
version of that game.
2004
Yeah,
probably? Two
yeah,
Yeah.
that was remember when you had to in order to unlock a Jedi, all of the professions one had to go through at the time, and they hid the way to unlock Jedi. And remember, it was really tough. You had to find all those holocrons, and it was really tough. And then they redid the game. So yeah, we're talking. I think '04 is when we yeah, dude. Man, you don't have to snore so loud anymore, dude. Come on. I mean, it's almost like now it's a show that I did that, and I mean,
He's a pooped pupper,
yeah,
you know?
tell me about it. Like, dude, come on. So anyway, yeah, I had sent. I'm trying to think. So I had been trying to look you up for a long time, and I couldn't find you. I mean, I don't know why. It just wasn't coming up. Um,
I mean, like, and I think I leave a pretty big internet footprint
You
myself.
do,
So,
and I think remember I told you I think it was just a misspelling of the last name that I don't know. I was doing something strange with it because I mean back then, I mean you and I knew each other. I don't know, we knew each other like we had each other's phone numbers memorized all through like grade school and middle school and high school. So there was just never a need to like remember it. I mean, I knew the pronunciation, I knew what it was, but I think I don't know, I was misspelling something on there. So yeah, I could not find you. And you're right, because later once I found out, I'm like, man, he's everywhere. So I don't know how that didn't translate, but I think I was misspelling your last name. But and so yeah, I've been looking for ages, and then my stepdad has one of those background check programs or something. I don't know why he does, but like, it's like, I mean, he's not in any profession that really needs it either. I mean, as you know, he's a doctor, so I'm like going, like it's not like he's looking patients up. So, but yeah, he had one of those, and I said, "Hey, could you do me a favor?" I said, "Given that I know you have that, it came up in conversation, and I'm like, can you look up because I can't find him any other, in any other way." And sure enough, he found you, and I said, "My gosh, that's him! I've been looking." And so I'm trying to think at how much time elapsed, but yeah, it was what last year that we reconnected.
I think
Was it?
so. What happened was that I think it was in February. I'm gonna go back and say maybe 2022.
Yeah,
I think
I
it
think
was
it was.
February 2022. So Matt writes me a letter, like,
Yeah,
an honest to
a
God pen
snail
and paper
mail
letter.
letter.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's found my mailing address. At least he thinks it's my mailing address. And so he sends me a letter. Do you guys want to take a guess at when I found and opened this letter? It was July of that year. My fiance brings several pieces of snail mail because I just don't check my snail mail these days. It's mostly either bills, which I mostly pay online, or it's ads, and I don't care for those. And so, like, I was like, yeah, there's nothing like important in snail mail. So I will go months without checking my snail mail. And that's what happened. So I get Matt's letter and I see that, like, I see the name on it and I'm like, "Oh shit." Like, and there are two emotions going on here at the same time. One is, "Holy shit, that's my childhood friend. How is he doing?" The other one is, "Holy shit, the postmark on this is February. What does he think right now? Like, does did is he thinking that I like saw his letter and then just like freaking ignored it like a
Wait, yeah,
dick, basically?
no.
And so like I found like I opened the letter. I went and found him on Facebook, which he doesn't really use, but I did find him. And then he left his number, and so like I think I called. I think I called, and then I think I sent you a text message, and I was like, "Hey, it's me. Call me when you get this."
Yeah.
And keep in mind,
Yes, you did.
it's been like
And the
almost at
logic
this
is, I
point,
thought with you being
yeah.
a librarian that you would have had all the like. I was thinking, oh, he'll probably check his mail all the time. You know, I swear in my head when I
No,
sent it, I thought to
no.
myself like going, oh, he'll probably appreciate having like a hard copy and all that. Like I'll
Which I
stamp it.
totally do.
And yeah, no, I know, but I was thinking like, oh, he probably checks it all the time. And then when enough time elapsed, I thought maybe he moved. It'll get forwarded. Something will happen, and
Right,
like so.
right.
But yeah, that was pretty funny though. Yeah, like 6 months go by, and then finally, I'm like, I get a message from you, and I'm like,
Finally, you hear from me.
yeah, it's like, man, that took a while, but no, I'm so glad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like this guy and I, we used to like spend weekends like sleeping over at each other's houses. We grew up playing games like Street Fighter and Castlevania together. A lot of our weekends,
Yeah.
like one that I have firmly ingrained in my memory, is of us just hanging out, eating like chips and tortilla chips and like the salsa and cheese, the throw up dip that I used to call it,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
playing Super Star Wars on the Super Nintendo. That
Yes.
like that's just one
I
of our
recall.
weekends.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it was constant. It was games. It would like every week or two because I mean things came out all the time back then. It's not like because games they would throw out all the time. I mean they were so easy to make. I think so. Well, you knew I had that whole return scheme going on, so
Uh-huh.
I always had brand new.
He was a master at it too. He was a freaking master. He had this is what at age like 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, well, it all
Dude knew how to
happened. I bought
return games for full price. It
Yeah,
was amazing.
and they didn't. Yeah, back then there was a rule that if the cellophane was broken, that was it. I mean, you could not get rid of it. And I got some crappy game, and I think it was an Indiana Jones game for like
Okay.
I don't know, Nintendo, like the original 8-bit Nintendo, and it was horrible. And I was so depressed that I spent, because I think it was still what the games back then were still what $50 or I don't know
Oh
48.
yeah,
They were
they were
they
not
were
cheap.
yeah, they were pretty much almost the same price. I mean, now they've finally gone up, but as of a few years ago, they were the same price back then. So, hang on, sorry, Finley. Now you're like really going to town. Like, let's change positions, buddy. Um. So anyway, now he's up and now he's staring at me as if I'm like.
Father, why did you move me?
I know, totally. I'm getting.
Why did you betray my love?
Yeah, totally. I'm getting the look of hell. Like, what did you do? Why did you do that? But yeah, these games were so expensive, and so I was so like bummed out. I mean, it took like a minute and a half with that game, and I knew I'd hate it. And so yeah, like I tried to return it to Toys R Us, and they're like, "No, you can't. The cellophane's broken." And I'm like,
You
"What?"
don't get to, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, so I remember like thinking, "Well, there's got to be a way to fix this cellophane then." like that's the problem. And so it's like, yeah,
And what did you do? You
I went to West Coast. All right, back then, the video stores, and I went to it was a out of business video. Do you remember West Coast Video?
Yes, I
Video,
do.
yeah, they had. I noticed, because I would always rent from there. They would take the movie sleeves back then, and they would like for some. I don't know, because those sleeves were just a little cardboard, like a sleeve that would go over the
Hey
TV.
sweetie, how you
And
doing?
yeah, so they would.
Fortnite.
they would reseal them with cellophane and put them on the shelf, and that's what you would grab when you wanted to take that movie, and you would take that up to the front. You'd grab the sleeve of the movie and take it up
I'll
and
be right. I'll be right back, Matt. Just keep
sure.
talking.
So anyway, yeah, they noticed that, or I noticed that they had, they'd already sealed those things back up with cellophane, I guess, to kind of protect them. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna, I'm gonna ask them if they'll, give me some of the cellophane, and they're like, sure, but you don't have a sealer. And I'm like, I'll figure that part out. I'm like, I'll take a butter knife at home, heat it up, and cut it, and it seals it right up. And that's what I did. And yeah, I started returning them. And
You
I
you would take
remember in
like
the
you would take
beginning,
like a you would take like a hair dryer and melt the
yeah, you would need a
cellophane.
hair dryer
Yeah.
too. Correct. I forgot about that part. Yes, you would take a hair dryer, and they had like a pro one that was like really spat out heat. And I'm like, yeah, but my mom has like a faulty one that does that too, so I don't need anything special. Because they were like, you sure you have all the gear? I'm like, don't worry, don't worry. And I'm like an 8-year-old telling them that, but um, so they gave me a bunch of them. They gave me a huge stack, and I'm like, I mean, it was like I saw dollar signs, because I was thinking I can return everything now. so,
Right. Yes.
so I
And
was,
it became like a regular thing that you did. It
yeah,
was
I
it
mean, to the
was it
point.
was ingenious.
Oh, I remember some of the employees because it was like they would. It's like they would know me because I would show up every 2 weeks, like returning something. They would be like duplicates again, because I'd always be like, "Oh, I must have got two of these for my birthday." Somebody bought 2 copies, and these people, and they would crack open this, because that was the real thing that really ticked me off was they would crack open the game anyway to make sure it was in there. So
Right.
obviously they would
Yeah.
just go back and reseal it anyway. And I'm thinking, what's the big deal? I mean, it's not, it's a cartridge. It's not like, so here they're withholding, an 8-year-old's $40 or $50 because, it's not quote brand new. And yet they would crack it open themselves, go back and make sure it was okay, and then reseal it. And it just so it was a scam. So yeah, the face on some of those people was a trip because they were
Oh,
just
I can imagine. I don't
oh,
think
the
I
one
ever
by
went
your
with
house,
you when you returned
KB
anything,
Toys,
but
KB Toys by your house at Woodmar Mall. That was
uh-huh.
oh, that manager there hated me. She knew every time I came in, she was looking for any dent on the instruction manual and because back then games
My
came
God,
with the
really?
instruction manual and everything, and she was looking for anything to get me because she knew. And because I returned every game after 2 weeks, I'd beat it, take it back, recycle. But that's how you and I got into gaming so much because I would always have the latest thing, and it was like
Yes.
all my friends were just
Yes.
like, "Are you loaded?" And I'm like, "No, dude, I'm returning these." like,
No, I'm just resourceful.
yeah, exactly. So that's how you and I would play everything. But
Oh
yeah,
man. And I remember too, like you showed me your technique one day and I was like part of me was like this is wrong and then part of me was like but this is also kind of ingenious. Like I kind of wish that I had the chops for this kind of thing, you know?
well, then later, now they totally accept that because they know like there's some duds out there, so they'll give you a few days. But back then, they were just so money hungry; they were willing to like, And I'm thinking that is because you didn't know what you were. There was no way to try it. There was no, it was just like you just had to like take your chances. Which also, if you've seen anything on the game designers, I mean, they knew a lot of times they put out a lot of turds that they knew
Oh
were
yeah.
turds just to make money. And it's like, nowadays they at least have to kind of try most of the time because the reviews will kill them. But back then, by the time the reviews were out, the period of that game being new, they would have a couple months usually, to
That's
essentially
because we were living in an analog world.
yeah. So it was just theft, and it was like literally taking candy from babies, and that's what they did. So, like,
I mean, it's like I understand that, but it's also like I don't know.
oh, I know there was a
It's
slight shade
business.
to it. There was a slight
Yeah.
shade to it. It was a gray area, but um, yeah. I mean, it was ingenious. And yeah, I had a whole operation of like, yep, got to reseal this one. I would like every time I got a new game, the instruction manual got like placed in a very safe spot because I knew. I mean, there were a few I would hold on to. If I really liked the game, I would hold on to it. But you know,
Yes,
the
if
duds, I
you
just kept it
if you
covered.
wanted something for your collection, it stayed there,
Yeah,
you
and
know.
I had a massive collection, so a lot of them I kept. But it was just the duds. The real bad ones kind of would go back. But yeah, you and I would, gosh, we would play the heck out of them. So it was
What would you say is your favorite like game that we really kind of just played all the time together?
I'm trying to think what we really there. I mean, because we would recycle so many different. I don't know. I mean, usually by the time I'd bring it over, I'd already played some. Then I would watch you, and then, as you know, I would also get into trouble with your siblings, and while, while you were playing, or I would get them to do bad things. I don't know which. Yeah, the butter fight was awesome.
The
Uh,
butter fight. My mom will never ever let that go.
oh gosh, yeah, your sister and I, we you would get really in well, we would all get really into the games that we were playing. It was like,
Right.
tunnel vision kind of. So all hell could be breaking loose around, and we were just like, eyes glued to the television set. And so yeah, your sister and I really sometimes would just go have a lot of fun with that. And
I
we
think I was playing Super Mario Brothers 3
yes.
when the butter incident occurred.
Yeah, like her and I got it in our heads that throwing butter at the TV while you were playing into you and everything else in the room was a good idea. And so we were doing that. And you were just like kind of cool with it. You were just like, whatever. And just kept playing. Like some of the times you weren't even noticing the shots, or you were and you just tuned it out. And we were like,
Yeah,
we got
I'm pretty good at doing that kind of thing
yeah,
when I
and
want
that's
to be,
almost
you
what
know.
egged us on, because it was like, man, he's invincible. Like, we're like, there's butter like dripping down the screen, and he's not.
Can we get him to yell at us?
Yeah, we were wanting something, and you weren't giving it. So we decided to like move into the bathroom and started putting toothpaste, and we had it all like these huge gobs of like Colgate and Aim on our fingers, and we're gonna go in there and start chucking that. And then we hear your mom just scream, butter, like, because she must have said something to you, like, what is all this shit all over the screen and everything else, like in the room here, there's like butter
I
everywhere.
think that's exactly what happened. Yeah.
Yeah, and you must have said, oh, they're throwing butter, probably so nonchalantly, and she just screamed butter, and we hear that right as we're about to exit the bathroom with all of this like shaving cream and toothpaste on our hands, and we just look at each other like we're in really trouble. And so we're trying to
it
like
was
wash it
it,
off as
it
quickly
was
as
it was an
possible.
oh shit look, wasn't it?
Totally, total oh shit. I mean, we were
Yeah.
freaked out thinking your mom is gonna kill us now. And I'm thinking, man, I'll be banned from spending the night for the next year here. And like and yeah, your sister just cracks me up and just looks at me, and she goes, as your mom screams butter, she goes, parquet. And I'm like, we just started laughing our asses off. But yeah, it was that was the kind of stuff that went down when we were playing.
So
I'm
j-
back to your
just
question.
just just so you know, that sister of mine, her son and I have bonded over this game that I'm playing right
Are you
now.
serious? I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes. Wesley is probably I've got three nephews. Wesley is the nephew that I have definitely spent the most time with.
Really?
Um,
That's
and
awesome.
he's the oldest too. He's come over here. Actually, some of my viewers have actually seen Wesley because I've done streams with him, and well, like when he hung out here, we would play Fortnite, um, and then I'd let him play my Spider-Man games. He just wanted to like web swing through towns and stuff, so he'd be switching between Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, and Miles Morales,
Oh, that sounds
and
fun.
just like go web swinging throughout the city.
That sounds
So
awesome. See, yeah, those kind of games. This does look really fun, by the way. I'm watching what you're doing here.
I mean, like you can
So
just
where
go
is
and
the
you can just go and steal a car and then go riding down the train. Oh, the train is coming at me or is coming up behind me. Oh, time to joust. Hold on.
other people on the train too?
There, see it?
Oh, this does look awesome.
Oh my god, that was great. And now I'm just gonna get back on the tracks.
It does look really fun.
But yeah, the
Your viewers are probably
randomness
thinking
of
it's
this game, yeah, the randomness of this game, the absurdity of this game. Once I finally actually played it and got a taste for it, I was like, okay, all right, I can appreciate this level of absurdity. You know,
yeah. Oh, it's totally. I mean, well, you told me
I mean,
something about some gun that was like a satellite. I don't. I comparing it to a
oh yeah.
that.
So
Yeah.
I think it's still in the game, and looks like I might be. Hold on. Okay, I thought my internet was about to give out, but I think it's okay. So, um, yeah, it's like I thought it was like a rocket launcher or a bazooka or something. Oh,
Okay.
hey, look, NPCs to run over. Hold on. But the the what it ended up being was basically a like an airstrike that you call in
Yeah.
essentially.
Exactly. Yeah.
And so like I shot at what I thought was the car, like it was just gonna go from my shoulder to the car,
Like
and
a.
no, it went way up into the sky, and then like dropped on the dude like a pound, like a bunch of bricks, basically.
That does seem pretty awesome. All right. So if you find a weapon like that, do you get to? Does it stay in? Like, I know nothing about Fortnite. So do you like? Do you have that until you die?
Yes,
Okay. So
yes,
let's
and
assume.
when you start the game, you don't have any weapons.
Okay. So every time you start, it's a new one. So
It's carte blanche. You
okay.
start new, and then you try to find the best weapons that you can, and
Okay.
then you basically need to be the last one standing. So the way this game works is essentially have to you essentially have to like kill everyone else on the map, or um, if not kill them, you have to outlast them basically.
Okay. So is it a new? Okay. So let's just say I wanted to log in right now,
Uh,
and now would I be put into a new instance because this game is already going on, or can new people keep joining?
oh yeah, this game always has like hundreds of instances going at any
Look,
given
so I can log
time.
into the one you are in, though, the current instance that you're in,
So you
the
wouldn't be able to
star.
log into this one, but what you could do is when you log into the game,
Uh-huh.
if you add me as a friend and then we group up,
I got
then it would deliver us to the same maps, basically.
I gotcha.
And
Okay.
so Wesley and I have played this together. There's also I have a friend, one of my buddies that I've met through YouTube. Guy whose channel is called Matt Cave Gaming.
Okay.
He's a retro gamer, and he shares your name.
Good
Shares
name.
your first name at least.
Yeah.
And we've like he and I have played this occasionally together. And he has like the classic Spider-Man outfit skin that I'm never gonna have. He's also got a Venom one.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so and so like we've played together a few times, and then my nephew and I have. And I think the only other person I've got on here is my fiance, and she basically is only interested in like the Lego module, which if you haven't played the Lego version of this game, that's good too. And they just came out with that in December. So but yeah,
I've been meaning to give it a try forever. I've heard about it and seen, a ton about it, but every time I was thinking about it, I was like, I wonder if people are still really playing that. And then I talked to you, and it's like everyone is still playing it.
Like
So
everyone plays
yeah,
this game.
it's
It's ridiculous. And it makes for, I mean, it makes for an exciting experience because there's always someone over here trying to gun for me, you know? And
there's
so like that guy right there just trying to pick up loot and I'm trying to kill him and he's probably going to be like, "Hey, you dead, buddy." Oh yeah, he's going for it. He's coming for me.
sorry for
Just
your thin
no,
skull.
it's fine.
I'm like
Oh,
trying to
where'd he
like,
go? Where'd he go? He's coming for me. Look at him. He is gonna frickin' kill me.
are you gonna keep snoring
Where
now?
is? Oh, there he is. Oh yeah, he finished me off good. Okay. But anyways, yeah. Usually the vindictive ones, once they kill you, they'll come to where you were standing and they'll do an emote, so they'll like dance over you or
Oh,
something. So there's like a level of pettiness to this game that is kind of delicious. I don't think I've ever done that, but it's usually because I forget. I've only won like these battle royales like maybe twice. And
that's
yeah, so like when I've been the last one standing, I'm just happy to be the last one standing, but it never occurs to me to like do an emote over someone's grave or something, you know.
that's always bad. Yeah,
It's not because I'm a nice person, okay? This game is really good at bringing out your inner asshole, but
I was gonna say they mastered
but
that.
at least I'm polite about it, you
Yeah,
know.
exactly. I know. I mean, I think am gonna have to really give it a try at some point now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like and yeah, like you would be like my fourth or fifth friend ever that I connect with on this game. Snake was trying to connect with me earlier and we just couldn't do it unfortunately. But I mean like again, it's a battle royale game with a whole bunch of absurdity in the main mode. There's also a Lego mode. Actually, here I'm gonna log out of battle royale right now. Oh,
Yeah,
I
I mean,
think I logged out of the game. Um, or maybe I didn't. I don't know. Anyways, but there's a Lego mode which is really cool. There's a festival mode. All right,
okay.
and this one, so once I do this, I'm probably gonna get copyright claimed, but I don't care. I can't monetize my channel right now, anyways. So I'm gonna go ahead and you know what? If we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it right. So what we're gonna do is I want to go to character, and we're gonna play. No, you know what? We're gonna play Spider-Man Zero here. All right. So we're gonna back out, and now for instruments, let's go with the Weekend guitar, and all these look good. So, all right. So what you do in festival, it's kind of like Rock Band or Guitar Hero, and I
Okay.
believe the companies that make the music for those games have basically started working with Fortnite. So if you want to play Rock Band or Guitar Hero anymore, you basically need to be playing Fortnite. Okay, but did you play those games?
No, I didn't.
Okay,
Yeah, one of the few that didn't. No.
so like they're rhythm games
Yeah. Oh,
basically.
that I know all about them. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I even have a couple VR versions that are very similar, like Beat Saber and stuff. So
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick look at the quests, milestone quest state, blah blah blah. Okay. Two or more stars on drums, two or more stars on lead, 500 notes on bass. They're getting much more specific with these. They didn't used to be. But basically, you can choose a bunch of different songs. And so
oh,
you
that's
can choose
cool.
like up to four, I think. And so I'm going to go ahead and choose Beautiful Day by U2, or yeah, U2. All the Small Things, because that looks like it's easy to sing. Um, and I'm basically taking a look at the difficulty for each of the songs. And so I'm just trying to go for like the easy one. Looks like I'm gonna be doing Lady Gaga for a couple of these. But basically, once you have your songs selected,
Oh,
you basically just start and you play those four songs, and you can choose three instruments or vocals. And I think I'm doing vocals right now.
oh,
But
cool.
basically, the notes come like yeah, it's a rhythm game, and so
Yeah,
essentially, there I am, Spidey Librarian, and I'm singing "Beautiful Day" by U2, and you can get all kinds of emotes and stuff. So
that's awesome.
and
That
so
sounds
like what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna sit here and try to do this and talk to you. So and it's just like it depends where you set your presets, but basically you have X amount of time to do it. And again, you can complete quests on here and you'll still get like experience for like the battle pass, which is what lets you get like new skins and stuff like that. There's like a paid battle pass. I think you can get some of the battle pass prizes for free, but like if you want most of them, you basically have to pay for the battle pass.
I got you. That's very cool. I
But
mean,
basically,
really
yeah,
cool.
like this is what
So
you do. You just
so those games have now been converted into Fortnite or wrapped up.
well, it's like have you heard of Roblox?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like I feel like Fortnite is basically trying to do what Roblox is doing now, where they have like the battle royale, which kind of anchors the game,
Hmm.
but then you have modes like this one, which it's a very different game. You're not trying to like shoot anybody or anything,
Hmm.
but you're playing Fortnite, but you're using like a lot of their skins and stuff like that, and it's a different experience, but it's under the same game umbrella. So
Very
um
cool.
and so and I think they're doing a pretty good job so far. I'll show
Yeah.
you the Lego mode next, and it's
It
just
looks really
like yeah, like I think once we're done with this song, I'll go ahead and just quit out from this streak. But yeah, like I you can come on here, not play Battle Royale at all, and get a ton of the experience that you want for like things like the Battle Pass. So,
That's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna
all
have to
right.
give it a go. I mean, it seems like it would be actually be something I would enjoy to, playing. I mean, watching you mess around on it, I think it would be worth my time to give it a try because it does actually look pretty fun, and I like the ridiculousness of it. So, yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie here. I have not been listening to a lot of new music the last few years. By playing Fortnite, I became acquainted with like The Weeknd,
Oh
and
yeah,
I was like, "Oh my god, I love this dude's
yeah.
music."
Isn't he good? Yeah.
And literally because of Fortnite, I've got several songs of his that I want to sing at karaoke sometime.
See, that's awesome. Yeah, like I'll definitely have to give that a try and
But
play the rest
yeah,
of it.
and I told one of my
I love
coworkers,
that.
one of my younger coworkers, I'm like, yeah, I discovered The Weeknd because of Fortnite. He's like, "Oh, you don't know about The Weeknd?" I'm like, "I do now." But I mean, like, what kind of music I tended to listen to. I
Yeah.
listen to a lot of classic rock and stuff, and
Oh
that's
yeah. Well, no, I'm the
still
same way.
mostly
I
the
mean,
same.
nowadays, and
So
with everything that comes out too, I mean, it's so, I mean, yeah, they're the big artists like The Weekend, but yeah, I get lost with it too. And I mean, keeping up with, whatever is in for the moment. But I mean, there's so many artists that have so many avenues. I mean, well, I mean, I
I
do music,
started
and I used to for a while,
I
and yet
started listening. Yeah, I started listening to Selena Gomez because of this game.
oh yeah, yeah,
And
she's awesome.
she's been doing her thing for a while. I know
Oh
who
yeah.
she is because like I have friends who watch No Murders in the Building.
Uh-huh.
Like I know who she is and why people like her, and but
But you didn't
I'd
listen to
never
her.
listened to any of her music until like maybe a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
So,
No, I get it. I get it.
All right,
I
so
mean,
we're gonna go ahead and X out of here. So yeah, but that's festival mode, and then
I
no
love.
music, so no copyright. You guys couldn't hear it. That must have been one of my settings. So sorry to those of you uh, who heard silence during the song, but all right. So we've got Lego Fortnite here. All right,
That's
and see
awesome.
how so I've got this Lego Spider-Man right here.
Yeah.
Um, if if a Marvel character comes up in the item shop and it doesn't have a Lego counterpart, then I will not buy it. So like I think Blade is one example. I would love to play Blade
Oh
in this
yeah.
game. He doesn't have a Lego counterpart. I'm like, oh, you
Yeah.
know,
How could they not? That's a big one too. I'm
they'll
surprised.
hopefully put him in at
Yeah,
some
they've got
point.
to at some point. Well, when you told
But
me there was
so
Ripley and the Xenomorph and everything else, that's where I was like,
yeah,
okay, I could be sold on
yeah, they're both in the game. Yes,
that.
John Wick is in the game.
That's
Um,
awesome. See, I mean, now that one I would
My
expect.
Hero
Well, it's like
Academia is in the
Ripley.
game. Yeah.
Who is? What was the last one
My
you said?
Hero Academia. It's an anime.
Oh, oh, see, that's one I
Um,
don't know. I'm gonna
uh,
have to check that out. That's awesome.
so this is a lot like Minecraft basically, and so
That
there's
looks
just a
so
whole
cool.
bunch. It's like survival with a lot of building. I went and built this village, which I've come to find out is kind of a janky village, because apparently when you build a village, you want to place it on flat land, and I didn't do that. But but you
All
can
right, now I
go
have a
into
question
different
though.
biomes. There's cold biomes. Sure.
Okay, question for you now though. Okay, so you built a village, but you just loaded in.
Yes.
So now, does this not reset when you log out?
No,
How
this
does
is a
that work?
persistent world. Yeah. This
Okay.
is a persistent world. So you essentially like when you whatever you build, whatever you affect, it basically stays that way.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
so oh no, it's kind of awesome actually. So like I think you can build up to like 3 villages, I think.
Okay.
And then you can do things like build parachutes and or paragliders or whatever you want to call them. So like I traveled to like a desert biome,
Yeah, that's awesome.
and and basically I'm trying to get to one of the highest points on this stage so that I can kind of just show you the world. I can show you the world. Sorry. Okay. But as you can see, Spidey, get up there. You have web slinging, god damn it. Okay. So as you can see, we've got a nice glimpse of
Oh
the
yeah, that's
like
actually
the
that's
start of the desert here. You've got a lake in the middle of it, and then there's the kind of more temperate biomes over that way. And I mostly came out here to show you that, and now I'm going to try to do the thing where I glide into my village because I love a dramatic entrance. So
very Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom.
yeah, have
Very
you have you played Tears of the Kingdom yet?
yes, I love it, and I still haven't. I've intentionally like milked this out, and I play a little bit every couple days, and then I'm trying to make it last.
I
So I
do not
enjoy.
blame you.
I know. I mean, given it'll be another probably 4 years or more before we get another one. But yes, I'm having so much fun with the game and the mechanics. The physics in it is just too much fun.
But yeah, so like a lot of the stuff you can do here, is kind of centered around the stuff that you can build. So ideally, you want to upgrade your village, and you want to upgrade your crafting station. That allows you to build like cooler stuff.
See,
And
that's
so it's 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 rather enjoyable. Like I don't play in here very often, but like when I do, I'll play for like hours simply because it's like, ooh, how can I level up my village next? Like I'm
Yeah,
almost
there's
at
so much
level,
to do. That's
yeah. So I'm
now,
I'm
is
almost at
Snakey in
level.
here with you? Where is he?
Snakey actually, I think he went to bed, so
Oh,
he's
okay.
he's uh he's not around. But Wolf has come back to join us. Hey, how you doing, Wolf? Good to see you again. Um,
Hey, Wolf,
Wolf just
what's up?
asked if he asked if I'm playing Pal World. Matt, have you heard of Pal World?
No, I have no
Oh
clue.
my God. Okay. Um, you're familiar with Pokemon, right?
Yes, very.
Okay. So Pal World is basically Pokemon,
Okay,
but and you take Pokemon and you basically add a survival game slash base builder concept to it,
okay,
and that's Pal World.
okay. That
And
sounds fun. I would like that.
it released on Steam like a month or two ago, and like as soon as it released, like boom, 20 million people bought, downloaded, and played this game.
Oh, that's good.
Um, yeah, the reason I think one of the big reasons is that Pokemon video games have basically been restricted to Nintendo. Like you can't
Yeah,
play them on any
yeah.
other system. And so there's like an entire market of people who are on PC that would love to play a Pokemon game.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And so I tried it out a few weeks ago, and yeah, I haven't played it in a while, Wolf, but I am probably going to return to it at some point in the near future. Um, Wolf, you probably know this. I just haven't been streaming much lately. I haven't been doing anything in the way of content creation. I'm basically going through another one of those slumps where I'm just like, I don't know. I get down because it's like I'm things aren't moving as quickly as I would like. I still have yet to hit 1,000 subscribers. My watch hours have fallen drastically. And so, like, I've just lost a lot of my motivation to just kind of continue doing what I've been doing. And I think I'm slowly working through this one. I mean, I've done this before, but basically, like, this one hit me pretty hard um, a couple of months ago. Like, I'm probably not gonna do an episode of the Webline this Sunday, simply because I haven't done any prep for it, and that's partially because I just I'm dealing with that kind of struggle, and then I'm also, like I don't know. I feel like maybe I just need a little bit of a hiatus, anyways, which is why you guys probably haven't seen a lot of streaming or anything like that from me lately. So, um, but again, I'm starting to come out of it. I just need motivation.
Well,
Like,
yeah, I mean,
you
I get
know,
that. And also, you know, like you said, to take a break for a little bit and, think about those strengths that you have. And I mean, like I said, you have, you can bring that lightning in a bottle that um, you definitely, it's there. It's just finding a way to capitalize on that and actually bring that out. I mean, you definitely
right?
are in like we were speaking about earlier. I
Like, I mean,
the
like,
modern day, you are a calming, peaceful place to go. In a hectic world. Your channel, it you're not some erratic, you know, character. It's very peaceful to watch. And as we were saying, like when you were playing, what was it, Contest of Champions or something like that? It was,
yeah, Marvel Contest of Champions, which I
yeah.
know
Whether it
Alan would
was
like
on
me to
your,
start playing again, but
you
you
what?
know,
Are you gonna start?
one of my viewers here, Alan Copeland, he's one of my mods on the channel. He keeps occasionally asking me to go back to Contest of Champions, but I don't know that that's going to happen anytime soon. Like,
Yeah,
I've still got the game. I haven't deleted it or anything, but I can't crack it open right now. You know.
yeah,
So
and don't again follow your heart on that one. I mean, if you're not, and I think my only comparison with that was not that that was the most. I don't know what brought in all the views or not, but when I would watch you, I guess to just hammer home that point was it wasn't necessarily about that game, but when because I think I tuned in when you were at the height of playing that, is when you and I reconnected, or at least at one of your the heights of
I think you're right. Yeah, I
and
was definitely into it at that point.
yeah,
Yeah.
and what I was amazed when I was watching was like whether you were on your first try or 85th attempt at downing some boss,
Oh
you
God,
hadn't
I think I
broken.
know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, you hadn't broken your controller or smashed it against the wall where I think most
Oh,
people
I was
like
so
that.
tempted to. I was
I
so
was like
tempted
thinking
to.
it was peaceful, like like I said, in the hectic modern age that we're in and stressful environments, it's a very peaceful place. And I was thinking, if he could find, something where you can bring that to the table, and because I think that's one of your traits that you have. You're witty, it's fun, but it's also nice. It's
Right.
a place to relax, and it's not that it's not like those channels where it's hectic, it's stressful, it may be
Right.
funny, but it's I don't know. I mean, it was just a peaceful place to tune into. I think if you can capitalize on that, there's something there for a big audience.
I don't know if you can see, but Wolf. I just highlighted his comment, but he's like, yeah, Alan's not the only one asking. they're 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 trying to like pull me back in.
Well, see,
I'm sorry,
it was
guys.
fun.
You're getting see. I'm not playing Marvel Contest of Champions, but you are getting me playing like Fortnite and Pal World and other stuff too, and I'm really enjoying that stuff. Like you know and I'm not saying Contest of Champions is a bad game. I just got burned out on it. I
Yeah,
went all the way from being not even uncollected to Paragon, which was like the highest level you could reach in the game. And I did that in like a year and a half. And by the time I was done, I was just like, I need to not look at this game
yeah. No, I
for a
understand.
while.
Wolf, sorry if
So
you hear some snoring in the background. I've got a dog with a real smushed in face, and loves to snore really loud. So I apologize for as little of a dog that is. So if you hear that in the background, um,
that's
he's
that
really
that's
up.
kingly snoring. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
that's.
it is. It's a cute dog and stuff, but yeah, he really is. He's quite the snorer here. His name is Finn, and he's my Star Shield
Oh, oh,
sleep.
he's so cute.
Yeah,
Hello, Finn. Hello. Oh, you're so cute.
mm, but yeah, he's so anyway, he does make a lot of noise, but yeah,
That's
I mean, always lets
it's
out a
a.
good one when I after I
I
say
mean,
that.
like one of the things that I feel like I bring to the table when it comes to doing live streams, when it comes to making any of my videos,
Hmm.
um, I think I'm fairly. It's not just polite, and it's not just like I feel like I'm fairly like positive too.
Yeah, you are.
But I feel like I kind of bring that kind of like a friendly vibe
You do. That's what I'm saying.
to
It's like
yeah
it's a
to what I
nice
bring,
place. I mean, if I was gonna like I'm trying to think of a real world example, a landmark I could put it in. The safe place sign outside of McDonald's and stuff like that, like safe space or something.
I think
That's
so, yeah.
yeah, that's what it is. It's just a place where you can go, and it's not, you know, I don't know, you can just relax here and not that's what your channel is. I mean, it was something that for me, I don't I know you know this, your viewers may not. I usually because of my dogs and stuff, I spend a lot of time in my room out of all the areas in my house just because it's easier to corral them here. But I would watch you on the TV, on Apple TV. And not saying
Nice.
that's the best service, but yeah, that's where I would watch. And so, but it was really easy to just put it on and do other things. I'd be on the iPad, I'd be watching you, and on the TV, and I'd be playing with the dogs. But it was just a nice, relaxing place to be, and you know, it wasn't hectic. It wasn't a stressful place. And I think, and all the different content that you would do, it was fun, the movie
Yeah.
reaction, the trailer, all of it was fun. So I kind of think, yeah, you're right. I think if you look at kind of what your strengths are, just need to find and ask your audience, some of these guys that have been with you too, like and girls, whoever it is, ask them you know what works, because I think you have it. I think capitalizing on that nice peaceful place that you oh, sorry, my phone's telling me we're down to 10%, so I may lose you
Oh wow.
soon, but yeah, so I may not make it through this, but yeah, check in with them and find out. But I have a feeling, use your strengths, and I think that's it. It's you're witty, you're fun, but it's not stressful. In the age of
Right.
anxiety, you have a there is a strength there. There is something that I think you bring to the table that is needed. So
And you're not the first person to say I have a calming presence, and
you do, seriously.
I need to find a way to utilize that.
There's a
Oh
hunger
wow, you
for it. There really is out there. I mean, heck.
you just need to find something that bunches of people will watch and go, oh hey, that guy's nice and calm. Let's go hang out with him.
Yeah, I mean, it's calm, but it's
We can put
funny.
his
And I
live
mean, it's
streams on in the background or something,
well,
you
no,
know.
it's still fun. Like that's the thing. I mean, a lot of, especially when I don't know, when you're engaged with the audience still, and I don't, I need to think on it and see. I have to go through and watch a variance of different of your different live streams and content, and kind of put
I've just
together a
got so
montage in my
much,
mind and
yeah,
see what works, because
I've
you
just got so
definitely.
much different content on my channel that it's all kind of a mishmash at this point. And
That's good though for right now, because now you can kind of look through that and start to funnel down as to what would work. Um, I really think there's something there. It's just I can't wait till
Wolf,
you do the big
Wolf
trouble
just
in big tech.
commented with a question. He just asked Spider ASMR. How would we do that?
Gosh.
Like I will get out a comb and I will run it through my hair near the microphone or something. I don't know.
That's awesome.
I mean, and Wolf, I'm not making fun of your suggestion.
No, it's awesome.
I actually am like, okay, because I know that ASMR is something that at least to my knowledge has been popular on YouTube. But I have no clue where to begin. Like I would just be like, okay, what should I do? Should I bring some grapes and eat them near the microphone? I don't, like I just don't know. Like what would I do for that? But I appreciate the suggestion. Like seriously, I do. Like, what do we do here? Maybe
Watch how calm you are while your sister and I throw butter at the screen and see
oh
what
my God.
throw butter
No.
at you and see what.
No.
It's fine.
Oh, flashbacks. Oh, Vietnam. Ah,
And then we just need to drag in your mom to scream at her and I.
Oh my God. So you guys may not know this, but so when my mom and I were together at Christmas, we were hanging out, and I mentioned to my mom, I'm like, "Oh yeah, I spoke to Matt recently," and
What was her face?
my mom was like, my mom was, it's like he says hi. She's like, "Tell him I said hi, you bastard,"
She's
and
probably like, "What did he do?" Did he say,
and and um and so when Matt sent me a picture of himself, and I was like, "Oh, cool. Here's a picture of him." And I'm like, "Mom, let's go ahead and send him a picture." My mom gets into the picture and she flips him the bird.
Yep.
And so I was like, "You know what? Fine, I'll do it too." So we
And
sent
I
a
knew it was her
picture back.
idea.
Yeah, oh yeah, it was totally her idea.
That was
Um, yeah,
go
and
on.
so we send back this picture, and it's just me and my mom flipping him. So
And
we're
that
both
goes back to,
grinning,
like I said, that story that we told about the butter encapsulates me being. I mean, your mom and I would also have some really hilarious talks too.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
like,
my mom liked you. Yeah,
yeah,
no,
I
that's
love
yeah,
his mom. His mom is amazing. I mean, both are. We did luck out with some awesome moms, but all moms
yeah, we
are
did,
awesome, I'm sure. But we did,
we did.
but it's like, yeah, like your mom is amazing, and yeah, we just hit it off. She is so cool, and I love her, and yeah, that reaction that was amazing, and yeah, that picture I knew was totally her from the heart. I
Oh
was
yeah,
like, I
it
just
totally
loved it.
was.
I loved it. I knew it, and when I saw
It's
it,
like she suggested it, and I'm like, yes,
definitely.
yes, you bastard, I'm in.
Yeah, I
So
love her. She I seriously, I mean, when I come down there for a visit, that we have to go over and see her. I'm craving a hug. So
now, Matt,
she is,
did you ever like you know that I have three
yeah.
sisters,
Mhm.
and they're all younger than I am. My youngest sister, Hannah, did you ever know her very well?
I think I think she was just I think I'm trying to think. Sorry,
She was
Shane,
like
tell me
maybe
about.
5 when I went off to college, basically.
Yeah, I was gonna say she was really young, and
Yeah.
that was, so I don't remember her as well, and
Okay.
um, but
Part of
yeah,
the reason I ask is because she is married. She
wow,
lives in South America with her husband.
seriously,
Like,
that's
yeah,
awesome.
I can't remember if it's like Ecuador or Peru. I'm terrible
Oh,
with,
cool,
you know.
that's awesome.
But it, I spoke to her recently, and she's going to come and visit Houston in about a month.
Oh, really?
And yes, and so w- she and I, like, she's 17 years younger than I am,
Yeah.
and we actually bonded quite a bit after I was done with college. And one of the ways we bonded is we watched this animated series on Nickelodeon together called Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah. Okay.
And you haven't seen it, have you?
I've heard of it.
Okay, totally recommend it. Excellent story. Well, recently Netflix released what is essentially a live action version of Avatar: The Last Airbender. And so she told me that she started watching it. I've already watched the whole thing because I love that show so much.
Uh huh.
And she's watched like the first 2 episodes. So I was talking to her like about the episodes that she had seen, and I told her, I'm like, because she basically started saying how One Piece is also on Netflix and how One Piece is really good, and I've never seen or read One Piece at all.
Okay.
And so I was like, I'm like, are you still really camera shy? And she's like, well, I don't really record myself much, but why are you asking? And I'm like, well, when you come to visit, I think that one thing that might be cool to do is if we watch on stream, we watch and react to the final episode of season 1 of Avatar: The Last Airbender, and then I'd also be willing to watch like the first episode of One Piece, and
Yeah.
we could just like react to the episodes together. And she was like, "That could be fun. I'd be interested."
Oh, that
And
sounds awesome.
so yeah, and so that's what we're thinking about doing. Hopefully, in sometime in the next few weeks. So assuming any of you guys are interested in that, you might get to meet my youngest sister at some
Oh, that
point.
would be
So
amazing. Buddy,
yeah.
my phone is now about to die.
Okay.
But let me see if I can get a charge, and if you're still on, I'll pop back in. So
Okay.
if not, adios, everybody. It was a pleasure, and we will talk soon either way.
Absolutely.
Let me
Looking
throw it
forward
on
to
the
it.
charger now. So, all right, buddy. I will talk to you later, man.
All right.
Bye.
All right, guys. Well, I think again, I was talking to Matt when I was supposed to start streaming earlier tonight, which is why I was just like, Matt, why don't you just join me on stream and we can just kind of chat while I'm doing all this other stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. He is again a longtime friend of mine. Um, you know, again we grew up together in a lot of ways, and so we hadn't seen each other for a while, and then we reconnected, and so like for the last couple of years now almost, we've just been chatting. So he's a really great guy. um i I mean, again, I don't think I've physically been in the same space with him for almost 30 years, so at some point he and I are going to have to go and hang out. Now, for those of you that are still here, and it might just be Wolf, I'm not certain. Let me ask you something, because again, I know I haven't been very productive lately, and I'm in my head about a lot of my content. I'm in my head about what I'm capable of doing and everything, and I've been batting around ideas, just kind of going, what kind of stuff can we do in the future to get people like more interested in and more involved in just kind of being around on the channel and hanging out. Um, I'm gonna see about getting some guests, like like when my little sister actually agreed to do a stream with me, like that just happened today, and I was just really excited. I'm like, oh, yes, because again, she and I bonded over Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I was like, this will be a fun way to kind of bring that dynamic in. But yeah, I was just thinking that one thing that we might try doing is well, a couple of things. One, we might try doing live streams where I give the studio link to like one or two of you. I'd like to start with my mods, please. Um, and then you guys could do something similar to what Matt just did, where we, like where I do an activity and then you guys can chat with me in real time as opposed to just typing into the keyboard while we do stuff. It can be playing Pal World or Fortnite or just about any video game really. And I think that could be a fun thing. Alan Copeland heading off. Okay, have a good one, my friend. I hope you have a wonderful evening. I have to work in the morning, so I probably won't be on for too much longer. But thank you for visiting. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a good rest of the evening. One other thing that I was thinking about doing was pick a show and do you know how we did the Jurassic Park reaction stream? Well, instead of movies, what I can do is arrange a weekly, like, kind of it's not really a watch party because I wouldn't be showing it to you guys because that runs afoul of copyright laws. But like we could pick a show And then if you have your own copy of it, you could watch along with me, and I would just watch and react to that. Um, so I don't know. These are just a couple of ideas that I've had that are like things that I maybe haven't tried or haven't done as much of. There's also spider ASMR. That's that's a possibility as well. So there are plenty of unexplored avenues that we could try to maybe try shaking things up a little bit around here. I don't know. Um, I'm mostly looking for feedback though. Like, what do you guys think of these things as possibilities? I really would like to know. And yeah, I don't know. Thoughts, ideas, comments, questions, curses? I don't know. The Jurassic Park video has not happened, but there was a live stream that is available. Um, I haven't made the video because, again, I just haven't been creating content lately. Again, I've been in my own head, and I haven't gotten around to it yet. I want to get the Amazing Spider-Man reaction done first, and that one's the closest to being done. Oh, but I still have got a ways to go. So, but no, there was a live stream that doesn't have any like picture and video or anything, and it's just me reacting to stuff. So no, I've been a slacker, Wolf. I've been a real slacker. I've been in my own head about YouTube and continuing, and I've 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 been kind of struggling the last few weeks, and I think I'm starting to get over myself, but it helps to have encouragement from you guys and from others as well. And I'm not gonna lie, that's why it's part of the reason that I had Matt on here tonight, because he was telling me, he's like, you bring qualities to your videos that I think people would appreciate if they only were able to see them. And you know I'm someone who just occasionally needs emotional reinforcement, I guess. I don't know. So so yeah, no, it was he and I need to like actually hang out at some point, like I don't know. I think whenever I see him, I'm just gonna be so giddy and be like, yes, my childhood friend here, my brother, basically. So, but yeah, I think at this point it may be a good idea for me to go ahead and just call the stream. I want to say thank you to all of you guys who came and hung out with me tonight and watched me play Fortnite and talk to Matt and try to get Snake to join up with me. Just come hang out with me. That's the kind of thing I really like. So thank you guys for doing that. I really do appreciate it. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and just call it tonight. I have to work in the morning anyways. So again, thank you guys for being here with me tonight. Take care. This is Spidey Librarian. And until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. Bye.